last lecture, we discussed about the introduction of law of demand propounded by Marshall in his famous book Principles of Economics. Principles of Economics. In that very lecture, we discussed that Marshall stated that there is inverse relationship between price and quantity demand of a good when other things remaining same. Those other things we have discussed already. The other things are the factors other than price. So in law of demand, there is only a relationship between price and quantity demand. That means price is the only variable. Price is the only variable. And other things which are, for example, income, price of related goods, etc., they remain same. They remain same. So today we will prove the law of demand with help of a schedule and diagram. How Marshall has explained or proved the law of demand with the help of a schedule and diagram in his book Principles of Economics. We may first will first draw a table, make a table, a schedule which shows a relationship between price and quantity demand. So with the help of demand schedule, with the help of demand schedule, we know that it shows two columns, price and quantity demand. That is relationship between price and quantity demand. How quantity demand changes, inversely change with the change in price. In one column we see price, and in the next column there is quantity demand. There is quantity demand. Every good have a unit of measurement. For example, rice we weight in terms of kgs or quintals or tons. Cloth we measure in terms of meters, etc. Quantity demand is shown, for example, in units, and some goods are measured in terms of units, and price generally we are in India, it is in rupees. For example, if we are in America, price can be in terms of dollars. For example, the price of a good, here I have already discussed it, that whenever we are studying microeconomics, it shows the quantity demand or quantity supply or production of only one good, because microeconomics is related with individual units. So here we discuss the demand of a particular good, For example, it is good X, or it is good Y, or it is good A, or B, or rice, or wheat, or banana, etc. Here we discuss the demand of only one good. Let us discuss the demand for bananas. For example, the price of banana is, for example, rupees 10. And the quantity demand in the market for banana is 1, for example. When, according to Marshall, in the law of demand, when price falls, for example, it falls from 10 to 9, and quantity demand will increase. When it again, for example, price decreases, the quantity demand increases. As price goes on decreasing and decreasing, this quantity demand increases. 5 and 6. So this is sample demand schedule, which shows how price decreases and demand increases. How price decreases, demand increases. We can write down it in sample lines. From the above schedule, when price is 10, quantity demand is 1 unit. When price falls to 9, quantity demand increases to 2. When price again falls to 8, the quantity demand again increases to 3 units. So we see from the table, as price decreases, the quantity demand increases, which proves the law of demand. This law can be explained or proved with the help of a diagram also. So you can write down this price 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 and quantity demand. With respect to every price, there is respect to demand. That means for price 10, demand is 1. For price 9, demand is 2. For price 8, demand is 3. So it shows the combination of price and quantity demand of a good. These are two variables here, price variable and quantity demand. Quantity demand of. Now we can prove this law with the help of a diagram. How it is proved diagrammatically. So when these values of price and quantity demand are shown on a graph table, we get a demand curve. As we have already discussed the demand curve is that curve which shows the relationship between price and quantity demand. How this law of demand propounded by Marshall in the book Principles of Economics, how he proved it in the um, in the form of demand curve. In the form of demand curve. Demand curve. So we can make the graph of this. How graph is prepared. In every graph, there are two axes, x-axis and y-axis. That is OX and OY. OX and here we take two axes, x-axis and y-axis. That is OX and OY. Along OX, we measure quantity demand. Quantity demand. And along OY, we measure price. Here, I will put your attention in one thing, that is the quantity demand is dependent variable and price is independent variable. In all the cases other than law of demand, we show the independent variable on the y-axis but dependent variable on the x-axis. But here law of demand is a unique case propounded by Marshall. Marshall has shown the dependent variable on x-axis and independent variable on y-axis because he has propounded this law from Principles of Economics. As Marshall has propounded, we will take the same path of Marshall. Here we have quantity demand on x-axis and price on y-axis. We divide this line in different parts, in equal parts. In equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we can divide it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let us extend this line and we have less space. It is 10. Why? Let me draw a demand curve and prove the law of demand. As we know, this was demand should rule price and quantity demand. Price was 10, quantity demand 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, and 5 and 6. When price is 10, quantity demand is 1. When price is 10 here and quantity demand is यहाँ 1 के सीध में vertical line और इस 10 के सीध में जो point आएगा ये बन गया for example point A which shows 10 and 1. Values of 10 and 10 is for value of price and 1 is value of demand. Here 9 and 2. 9 के सीध में 2 के सीध में जहां कट हो जाएगी लाइन, अगर हम इस तरह की लाइनें ड्रॉ करेंगे, इस तरह भी लाइनें ड्रॉ करेंगे, जरूरत नहीं है लेकिन समझाने के लिए, यहाँ जो कट हो गई लाइन वो हमारा पॉइंट बन गया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस पॉइंट 8 and 3. 8 के सीध में 3 के सीध, ये बन गया पॉइंट सी. 7 4, 7 and 4 D. 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 6 के सीध में E. 6 and 5, एक हो गया पॉइंट F. या 5 के सीध में ये यहाँ आएगा पॉइंट. सॉरी, अब हम ज्वाइन करेंगे. नाउ विल ज्वाइन दीज ऑल पॉइंट्स. बन गई हमारी डिमांड करो dt. So what it shows that when price is 10, demand is 1, we get point A on the graph. When price falls to 9, demand extends to 2 and we get point B on the graph paper. When price falls again to 8, the quantity demand extends to 3 and we get point C. As price, here we see as price falls, quantity demand extends and we get different points. While joining these points, when we join these points, we get a downward sloping curve, inversely sloping curve. So downward sloping curve always shows negative or inverse or opposite relationship between price and quantity demand. We can line some few lines for this graph. When price is 10, quantity demand 1, we get point A. When price falls to 9, quantity demand extends to 2, we get point B. When price again falls to 8, the quantity demand extends to 3 and we get point C. We see as price falls, quantity demand extends and we get different points like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, etc., etc. When we join these points, we get a curve DD, which is demand curve, which shows opposite relationship between price and quantity demand and proves the law of demand. Thank you. This is a simple sketch for graphical representation of law of demand. Thank you very much. The viewers are requested to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much.